Sunday afternoon, and it is a gorgeous day. Absolutely breathtakingly beautiful today. Blue sky with puffy clouds. There's a cool breeze. It's not hot. It's just the perfect temperature. Wanted to show you what the garden looks like. It's just freshly mowed, and it is looking spectacular. Look how that grass came up between those boxes. I'm so happy with the way it's all turned out this summer. We've got tons of tomatoes hanging on our vines. All the vines are nicely tied up on their stakes. I've been really good this year about keeping the bottoms trimmed and tying them up on their stakes. I don't know why this year, for some reason, I just have the inspiration to try to keep a perfect garden. Now, see those white flowers? That's what those icicle radishes end up looking like. A little wild and crazy, but they offer protection for the cucumbers growing next to them. So I'm leaving them there, even though they look crazy. And we've got lots of little cucumbers growing in here. Oh yes, perfect. I should pick some of those today. The asparagus is finished for the year. It's all gone to this nice fluffy fern. I wanted to show you some of the perennials. The yellow coneflowers, my favorite, the green coneflowers. Aren't they cool? Green. Over here, some more vines on the pink coneflowers. Planted this wisteria a few years ago, and I love the way the vines twist themselves around the wire. Isn't that cool? All twisted there. Wisteria's an amazing plant. You have to put it someplace where you don't mind it going crazy, because it does grow crazy wild. And it's really filled in this garden fence nicely. It's almost getting to the point where I have my little secret garden. Down here, our tomatoes are getting taller and taller on our tunnel, and basil's growing, and cilantro, more tomatoes, peppers, onions. It's just an amazing garden this year. Beans are starting to grow up on this side of the trellis. We've got squash on our squash plants. More of those crazy icicle radishes gone to flower. Hot peppers. The hot peppers are all doing really well. We have some little little peppers on the plants, but mostly just the plants are filling in and growing. Here's my zinnias that died and came back. These are my reborn zinnias. Beautiful. Love these flowers. And in the middle, growing up big, tall sunflowers, not even ready to put a blossom out yet. They've got some more growing to do. They're the mammoth sunflowers. Over here, see that lovely mirrored chain hanging? The pretty little bird at the end that matches my garden shed. That was made by a blog friend. Thank you, Joyce. Puts a little whimsy in the garden, and I love whimsy in the garden. We have little eggplants hanging from our plants and a whole lot of blossoms. Here's a little teeny tiny eggplant right there. Celery. It's crazy celery. I just let my celery go kind of wild, but I use it for cooking soups and stuff like that, and use the leaves and everything. Lots of good nutrition there. It's not bleached like the celery that you get in the store, which isn't really bleached. It's just it's protected so that it doesn't get sunlight and doesn't produce the chlorophyll, making it green, so it stays a whiter color. But for cooking, I like a nice, bold celery. Broccoli going to seed, and little tiny shoots coming up that I need to pick today. Kale, we've been eating a lot of kale. More broccoli. Cabbage is starting to form nice heads. I need to pick sugar peas. We're just about done with those. So there you have it. A little garden tour. Gets better and better every week.